Hello, my name's Sophie and I'm here to take you through the installation of your BRITA filter tap. Before you start the installation, it is important to check your water pressure meets the minimum and maximum requirements for the BRITA tap. Pressure reducing valves can be used to help meet these requirements. Firstly, shut off the water supply, drain down the system and ensure appropriate isolation valves or main stop tap are shut off before you commence the installation. The installation of your BRITA filter tap is very simple and should only take an additional 15 minutes over fitting a regular tap. Before you start, you'll need the following tools to install your BRITA filter tap. Pipe cutters, PTFE tape, an adjustable spanner, box spanner 10mm, an Allen key 2mm, a screwdriver, a tape measure, some grippers, an optimum drill width of 44mm suitable for the work surface you're about to drill, and finally some blue paper towel. Once you have all your tools in place, take your tap out of the box and you should have the following parts. A complete tap assembly with a prefixed black hose with a tag, your BRITA filter cartridge, a filter cartridge head, a PCB unit, an electronic indicator cable, 2 flexible inlet hoses, a clamping stud, a clamping plate, a clamping nut, check valve housing, a battery, a base flange, a battery tray, a bracket with screws, and a separate hose. You're going to need to choose where to place your cartridge. This should be no more than 75 centimetres from the base of your tap. Before the assembly of the new BRITA filter tap, we recommend you install isolation valves and double check valves for ease of servicing. In order to comply with water regulations (RAS), BRITA recommends the use of combination double check and service valves such as the Pegler Yorkshire Prestex 8028 to your water feed pipes. Check the lifetime indicator before fitting your tap. Insert the battery tray into the PCB unit. Make sure you do not insert the battery tray without the battery. Then take your lifetime indicator jack plug and insert that into the PCB unit. Then you need to press the reset button and wait for the indicator light to go from red to green. Insert the flexible stainless steel hoses into the base of your tap and tighten up with a spanner, like so. And then screw in the threaded clamping stud. Push fit the separate plastic hose into the push fit connector. Disconnect the cable from the electronics box. Insert the lens into the base flange and push until it locks. Take the lifetime indicator cable and feed it through the hole in the work surface like this. When choosing the location of your tap, generally the preference will be to site it on one of the designated sink holes. If you choose to site it on the worktop, ensure the flexi hoses and push-fit pipes can reach through to the worktop from under the sink. Ensure the O-ring seal is in place beneath the base flange, and then place the flange over the hole with the lens facing the front. Then go and get your tap that's already assembled and feed the hoses through the hole carefully, like so. Take care when inserting the flexi hoses not to twist them and in turn affect their correct hot or cold connection. Add in the flexi hoses one at a time or together if you prefer, and sit the tap on top of the flange. Underneath the work surface, locate the horseshoe-shaped clamping plate over the clamping stud, being careful of its location around the hoses and cable. Screw the clamping nut into place to fix the location. Decide the location of the BRITA filter cartridge. Allow 5 centimetres to unscrew and remove the BRITA filter for changing. Screw the bracket to the internal wall. The BRITA filter can be mounted vertically or horizontally. You may find you want to fit it horizontally to leave space for other things in the cupboard, especially if you have a shelf. Connect stainless steel hoses to the domestic supply, making sure you fit the washers. Normally, but not always, this will be hot on the left and cold on the right. Push fit the plastic hose with the tag to the outlet of the BRITA filter with the blue plastic connector. Push fit the separate hose, ensuring the push fit pipes are firmly in place to the inlet on the brass elbow. Finally, switch on the water supply, ensuring your valves are open, and check all aspects of the installation for leaks. Once satisfied, connect the cable back to the PCB unit and press the reset button. Wait for the red and green lights to illuminate. And then you can turn on your BRITA filtered water to flush your cartridge through. Flush the cartridge by turning on the filtered water for 1 minute, which is approximately 2.5 litres. Ensure your hot water is also flushed through. And now you can enjoy BRITA filtered water straight from the tap. Cheers.